Thank you for joining us today in our synagogue, our sanctuary, our brothedral.
You of course know us as the Tin Can Bros, creators of Spies Are Forever, The Solve It Squad, Wayward Guide, and so much more.
And while we have touched countless lives with our tales of music, laughter, and friendship, we are but mere humble vessels of a great power beyond our own making, a power available to you even now.
Some call it chi, inner peace, awakening, nirvana. But we call it tinlightenment.
But what is tinlightenment? Let's look at the good word itself.
Tinlightenment. Tinlightenment. Tinlightenment.
Tin, from the Latin root meaning prophets.
Lie, as in tall tale, allegory, myth.
10, the divine number.
Ment, as in menthol, freshness, rebirth.
Put all those parts together and it literally means a trio of comedic prophets spreading the gospel of TCB for 10 years, ready to be reborn and ascend to the next plane.
Tinlightenment is both a place and a feeling.
Tinlightenment lifts us up where we belong.
All you need is tinlightenment.
You've all experienced tinlightenment, even if you couldn't put a name to it.
Think back to the sacred tin canon. In the book of Tube 330, for in that moment when the phone thief returned from on high and reunited Joey Zaya with his mobile device, that was tinlightenment.
Remember the book of Squad 12:157, when the prophet Esther had lost their way, but was moved to braingasm. That was tinlightenment.
And lest we forget, in the Book of Spies 26825, when Agent Mega overcame his guilt and killed his ex-lover. Yes, even stone-cold murder can be tinlightenment.
Now we're gonna let you in on a little secret. This doesn't have to be a fleeting feeling. You could experience tinlightenment all the time.
I know that sounds like a scam, but it's true. But only if you act fast.
Because there is work to be done. A pilgrimage is taking place. A mission that with your help will soon become a crusade. But the good kind. This year, we're celebrating a divine decade of Tin Can Bros with a multi-year plan to take our shows worldwide, touch each of you with consent, and spread tinlightenment to billions.
Though we may collectively harness the power of a god, the truth is we are mere mortals, chasing before you, asking for help.
That's right. But we're going to need your courage, your spirit, and yes, your money if we are going to embark on an epic transubstantiation of funds into fun.
That's right. Your skin will clear, your crops will thrive, and you'll transcend your humdrum everyday life into the heavenly realm of tinlightenment in exchange for all your earthly money, which you'll no longer need.
That's right, the tinlightened need not of money, and want not of money.
That's right, money, money. The more I say it, the more it doesn't even sound like a real word.
And that's because money is not real. Money is a mirage created by capitalism to control the masses.
Get rid of it! Don't let them control you!
Look to us to free you from the evil stranglehold of your money and teach you the ways of tinlightenment.
All that we ask in exchange for that gift is for you to give us a gift of your money so that we may use that gift to re-gift the gift we gifted you to others.
We accept all major credit cards.
But not PayPal.
With your dirty money, we're embarking on 7 holy missions to spread the gospel of TCB.
But we just can't do it alone. And who better to help us on this quest than the recently tinlightened?
Brothers, tell them about what awaits them in the promised land.
The following are real-life Tin Can disciples who were healed with the mere announcement of this Kickstarter.
My life was simply a nightmare. Until I found out that the Solve It Squad was going to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August of 2024.
I was lost. Then I found out I'd be reuniting with the original cast for the first ever Tin Can Brothers show outside of America.
Now I'm saved.
I had tried everything to cure my existential dread, but then the bros told me that I would be starring with brothers Jordy and Brain in Gross Profits, a new musical comedy about a cult with performances planned in LA and Australia. Only then did I feel the bright light of salvation shining down on me. Praise them. Praise them. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
My friends used to leave me high and dry.
I had a chronic fart.
But then the Tin Can Brothers decided to produce a Spies Are Forever live concert screening here in Los Angeles this spring, and now I'm absolutely sopping wet with tears of joy to be singing songs of praise again with brothers Curtis, Mary Kate, Lauren, Tessa, Brian, and Joey.
These miracle tunes are like a salve to both my physical and spiritual health. I'd be astonished if they didn't cure my ailment of blonde hair and turn me red again.
L'chaim. L'chaim to life. This is life. This is what a life is.
Booked and blessed.
When I was first involved in the 2021 production of This Could Be on Broadway, I thought to myself, will this musical ever be on Broadway?
But then the bros told me we'd be doing a concert of the show with some incredible New York performers at the iconic 54 Below next year. And that's like basically Broadway. I believe again.
When writing Spies Are Forever, I was completely distraught, thinking that this globe-trotting story may never find a life outside the United States. But knowing that there will be an interactive live concert screening in London this year just changed my whole outlook on life.
Just last week, me, just a guy, had a lapse in faith. I had lost my way. But then the TCB announced a live reading of a new queer sci-fi comedy pilot, Intelligent Life. And just like that, my faith was renewed. Just like the protagonist who can't escape his ex even after leaving Earth to go colonize a new planet, I couldn't escape the positive pull of TINLIGHTENMENT.
I was in a rut. Just bad hair day after bad hair day, and it was all feeling pretty hopeless. But then, Tinspiration struck, and TCB announced The Great Debate, a brand new live comedy game show where they debate special guests on ridiculous pop culture topics. And now, I've licked that cowlick in the nick of time.
Amazing. It's clear TINLIGHTENMENT sees our potential long before we do.
Our lives are not mere accidents, but threads woven together in the fabric of a grand mandala.
An interconnected tapestry brought together by a single force, Tin Can Bros.
The time is now to spread the TCB gospel all over this beautifully flat earth.
Like the bros before us, and the bros before them.
The cosmic dominoes have been aligned, and you must knock them over.
And that is a metaphor for giving us money.
The more you give, the more people you save, the faster you'll ascend.
To the highest tiers of TINLIGHTENMENT. And wow, those rewards are good.
You can bring light to the darkness, hope to the desolate, and love to the brokenhearted. May you find the courage to overfund our Kickstarter so that we may embrace our greater calling to become beacons of light in a world yearning for music and comedy.
Amen.
And if you don't give, then that's okay too. You just won't be saved. So trust us, we're not fishing for the dough to fund our vision.
The provisions we envision have long been preordained. It's just as we foresaw it. You reached into your wallet and you gave. Yeah, you gave. Your cash well must manifest the grandest end result.
Legally, we have to say that this is not a cult.
Totally not a cult. And soon the whole wide world will be enlightened.
Grimtown.
And now a moment of silence.
Enlightenment.